Hi. Welcome to Heroes World. Today I'm going to tell you the history of Bloodseeker, one of Dota 2 heroes. Bound to the will of the Raw Twins by honor and the blood oath, Strygwyr is a ritually sanctioned hunter who descends from the mountainous Xhacatocatl to harvest blood for his gods. Although his task appears to be sinister to any unwitting observer, he does all of his work in the name of his people and the twin gods they worship. The Flayed Twins require oceans of blood to keep themselves sated and pacified, but failure to fulfill their needs shall result in them draining all of Xhacatocatl's people. Thus he dons the mantle of the blood rite hunters to collect as much blood as possible, with his work made much easier thanks to the sacred markings of his gear that immediately channels the collected vital energies to the twins. Strygwyr is the latest descendant of an ancient lineage of blood rite hunters who have also served the Flayed Twins in bygone times that no living being of the modern times can remember. In his youth, he served his blood hunter predecessors as a courier before he took on their mantle. Gallows understudy. In one of his travels, Strygwyr stumbled upon a strange benighted land that held executions over sacrifices. The killings that were offered to no one intrigued him, for it was such a foreign concept to one who is accustomed to performing and receiving sacrifices. Before he could observe such fascinating customs, he needed to ensure that his visage and his identity were hidden from any suspicious bystanders. Hence, he wears the local garbs of the land to blend in, including a hood, a cape, bracers, and a skirt, while fastening them with crude hempen rope from a noose that he found to be very useful. He also discarded his usual obsidian blades before heading out, until he managed to commission a pair of metal blades from the local blacksmith. Although he temporarily discarded his equipment that carries the sacred markings, he still relies on sacred lines of power to channel the blood he collects. Strygwyr spent an entire season studying this backward culture. He observed that the executioners of the gallows carried out their deeds with metal blades, guillotines, and hemp rope, decapitating and asphyxiating unlucky victims while a mob would watch their deaths with morbid fascination. He soon realized that the mob itself was a deity in disguise and that the executions were actually sacrifices offered to it. Satisfied with his investigation, he departed for his homeland to share what he learned with his masters of Xhacatocatl's priestly caste. Artifact. Strygwyr was mentioned in passing when Dark Willow meets him as an ally. She says that she saw him at Roseleaf, but she kept her distance from him so that she wouldn't get killed. Cut artifact card art shows that Strygwyr has been harvesting a glody for their blood, likely from the battles between Stonehall and the Red Mist in Roseleaf. He is also dispatched to sacrifice Prelex and Konna, the two leaders of the Radiant and the Dire, respectively. Relationships. Respect. Strygwyr respects those who have made themselves known for their reputation of death-dealing and bloodshed because their actions are indirect benefits to the Flayed Twins. This includes the likes of Pudge, Luna, Necrophos, and Sorla Khan. Enemies. Strygwyr dislikes Omni Knight. He also acts on the will of his twin gods, who seek the omniscience as sacrifice. He also dislikes Chan and sees his faith in Abyss as a sad and empty thing. Acting on the will of the Flayed Twins, Strygwyr is hostile towards and dispatched to hunt demons who fear these gluttonous gods. Anesix is one of these demons, hunted by their hound as seen in Dota Underlords. Xhacatocatl also attempted to possess Strygwyr, something that his twin gods did not take kindly to.